from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. I'm here in Mindinao, and I want to clean my lens. I should have done that before. And I got Mr. Omer behind me trying to dig for something. Okay, look what he has in his mouth. Yeah, okay. That's not going to work. So good morning, everybody. How is everybody? Today we're going to talk about relationships. The screen's different on this phone. Let me find myself here. Let's see. Okay, I'm in here. Yeah, I'm on. I say I'm on. I'll set this on dark screen. And it's hard for me to see it. Okay, it is working. Okay, fine. So good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody is well today. Ruth and I, it rained hard last night. I mean, it came down like gangbusters. We had, quite a few inches of rain, quite a few inches in the yard. And as you know, when you get that much rain, it's tough. And I have to tell you, I do have a leak, a small leak over the very corner of my, where I keep the laptop and everything. And just very small leak. We can fix that with some sealable tape. Morning, Jim and Rose. How you doing this morning? How are things with you? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully everything is good. How's Miss Rose doing? How you feeling? And how is Manila today? I had to do this on a different phone today. This one, my new phone was acting up. Good morning. Good morning, Christopher Meany. Good morning from California. Sunny California. What part of California you live? Actually, I like California. I had a friend lived in Bakersfield, California. And did you know I watched the thing last night on YouTube, of course, and it said 10 places you can buy land for $5,000 or less. There's a place there in California that sells land cheap. Of course, the taxes will get you. It's these taxes that'll always get you, right? Traveling Writer, good morning. Olga McTow, good morning, good morning. Northern California. Randy Schmitz, good morning. How you doing? Got my coffee this morning, Olga. Ready to rock and roll this morning. Land for $5,000 in the U.S. But anyway, there's and not just law. I'm talking 3 acres to 5 acres. Bill Pratt, how you doing, Bill Pratt? Thumbs up to you too. How you doing? T.L. Roy, good morning, South Carolina. T.L., how are things? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Miss Ruth will be coming visit with us for a little while. She's got her chicks out there. Of course, you know the normal. You have to do laundry. And CNN, good morning. You have to do your laundry. You have. And here we have what they call an automatic dryer. It's called the sun. So if it's raining, like it has been, we've had a front come through. It caused it to a lot of rain. So you can't do clothes in the rain. We can hang them upstairs outside, but the still gets wet. Buffalo, New York, shooting in the supermarket, 10 killed. They caught him. Are you kidding? In Buffalo. Good morning, Sperlin. How you doing? Tickets on June 7th. So, New York, why did he go in? Was he mad at the supermarket? Was he an old employee or something? Did they just say? Or the guy just went nuts? Anybody guys goes in. I tell you what, it happens here too. Not shootings in the supermarket, but I mean somebody trying to rob a store or bank here. They go in with all guns blazing. Pumpkin Joe, good morning. I referred some folks to the Philippines to ask questions. Oh, thank you so much, Joe. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Pumpkin Joe. Folks, referred solar questions. Oh, okay, a few days ago. Okay. Yeah, I did get a couple questions on solar on my email. I don't know. It's young.tom, but I did get some people asking me about my solar. Yeah. That's the way to go, man. Power out. Chicha, how many times was out yesterday? 2? 4? She's holding her fingers up 4 times yesterday. 4. Each time it was out 3 hours, 4 hours, and then 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 2 hours, whatever. It was out more it was on, seemed like. It can be quite frustrating. Quite frustrating. I'm not one of those guys that. So Roy, California. Kevin and Gemma, good morning. Good morning. How's Miss Gemma? Prayers to Miss Gemma, guys. June 7th, Sperlin saying, Sperlin, I know you can't wait. June 7th. Well, it's here. It's waiting for you. Tom, it's St. Louis Mo here. Yeah, okay, Thomas. Pumpkin Joe, thank you so much for that. Thank you for that. You're a good guy. Russell Swats, good morning. How you doing, Russell? Good to see you. Kevin and Gemma. John Jones, morning, Cappuccino. How you doing, John? How are things with you? And how's everything? Hate crimes, unfortunately. Okay, it's all hate, yeah. Get them here too. Ruth and I saw quite a bit of road rage. Filipinos starting to getting some of the aspects of road rage, trying to get there and they can't, trying to get up a mountain and they can't. So we're seeing a lot of road rage. We saw more than once, 2 or 3 times going there, of people just driving 100, and they're fighting. The 2 cars are fighting between each other, trying to get in and in front of each other, and unless they made it a race. But the way they're acting, it was detrimental. Running the kind of the other one off the road type deal. So they have it here. It's here too. I mean, it's all over the world as far as that goes. Not just hate crimes. Yes. Edward, how's the family? Hello from Philly, Pennsylvania. God bless. Thanks for your sources of information. Edward, thank you so much. Thank you. Philly's a good place. Been there many times. You know what? Every time I was there, I know the sunshine. It seemed like every time I was there, it was gray skies. I never could figure that out. Why is it always gray skies here? Edward, it's always seemed like it was like that, here in Philly. Bill Pruitt, here in Oklahoma, you can buy land as cheap as $500 an acre. But it's places most people would think it's worthless. But I'd love it. Bill, I saw where there was some property in Tennessee and Oklahoma. They did mention Oklahoma. And you could buy 5 acres to 10 acres for $5,000. I forget what county, what area they said. Texas, there's one area, I don't remember, but anyway, in Texas they had one. There was California, but I don't know if it's true. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's on Zillow, so I don't know. Zillow. Basically, what this guy did, he made a video off of Zillow and put it on 10 cheapest places to live and got 2 million views off of it. Smart. And he got 2 million views and it clicked up, and I said, "Oh, I like to check that out." Yeah, and there's some acres really cheap. 4. I don't tell me that. I'm trying to move there. LOL. Yeah, exactly. Oh, same key fits every drop box in USA. Yeah. Oh, hello there. I got this one right here giving me a fit. I got this one giving me a fit this morning. I don't know what he's doing. He's wanting attention. Just about good morning. Did you work as a distributor for Tops grocery stores in Buffalo? I'm thinking about someone else. Yes, I did. I was actually a food manufacturer. I manufactured food and sold it to Tops supermarkets. I sure did. I manufactured it in Florida. It's my company. And I manufactured some items. I sure did, just about. And sold items there in Tops, Wegmans, I think another chain. I can't think the name of it. It was like Super Value, not Super Value. I can't think the name of it. Yeah, I used to sell them to Tops. Sold them all over the United States. But there was many times I was there at Tops and selling that stuff all over. But I would fly and set up all the stores and stay there for weeks because I love Buffalo. Because I lived there for a while, and so I'd go to my old stomping grounds, get me some wings and things like that. So maybe we met. Hi, Tom. A couple of years ago, someone didn't need a post office key. Just tore the boxes. The other one to know, I could see that. Kevin and Jim and Chom, send messages on Facebook. Ruth can accept us. Okay. Kevin and Gemma said they sent messages on Facebook. And she said, okay. She will look at it. Me and my future wife in the Philippines have a kid in the future. That would boost my Social Security by 50%. Why don't many expats do this? Why do you think I'm moving to the United States of America? Not only I can get a boost, I'm not going to move. I take it back. Wrong statement. I am going to visit because this is my house. I'm going to visit U.S. for a period of time. Ruth will boost my income considerably, or even though she's 13, 14, time I get there, she'll be 15, 16, but I can draw on RR until. But if she's in college, I can go further. And it will increase my income by having Ruth on there probably about 42%. 42%. We're talking some nice with that, and what I can actually live there comfortably. I did not realize that. I'll be honest with you. I was really red. I had the rose-colored glasses on. I want to get out of there so bad. Once I got here, I said, I'm so happy I'm here. And I'm happy here. Very happy. The 2 years, and then I started thinking, well, and I'm looking at things differently because monetarily, it's a smart move. Monetarily, for me, I can go back to the U.S., I can take my girls, and she can get a better education, number one. She can go to college and get a better education. Number two is, and I can get a scholarship. And for this one, my beautiful wife, I can gain income on my Social Security. Now, she has to be there for a period of time. I think it's 3 years. But it can be 3 years, like 1 year, come back, 6 months, come back, like that, 2 year. It could be like that, as long as it adds up to 3 years, according to Social Security. Now, the one lady said, once she gets on boots on the ground, she needs to start a job because she gets a card immediately. So Russell, yeah. I forgot about Wegmans. Yeah, Wegmans. Yeah. Great prices, quality. Meat was very pricey. That was right 8 years ago. Yeah, you're right, Pumpkin Joe. It was very pricey. Wegmans is known as the elite store. And, they had their own daycare so customers could shop. So what does that tell you? But yeah, Tops is, honestly, I kind of like the chain. And I dealt with some really great ladies there in office. They would really, really cater and help me, meaning that some stores would not have the products on the shelves. I think it was Haddon House I worked with. I'm trying to remember. I think it was Haddon House. Yeah. But we just got 2 rat terrier puppies and bring up the moral in the house. I was never a small dog guy, but they're growing on me. Let me tell you something. You'll like it. Now, they'll tear up stuff, but you just take charge of that. Normal dogs, right? Normal dogs. Tom Shipman, good morning. How you doing? Tom, did you hear the Lumad that was stealing farmers' land, had a gunfight with farmers and was killed in Don Carlos? Tom, I didn't hear that. I didn't know that. A lot of that does happen. A lot of people. Some people say I have the deed to your property and it's a fake deed, like that. It's sad, right? Pumpkin Joe, I was waiting for my wife to deliver a new baby in a month and then get my family recognized in the U.S. in a few months. Pumpkin Joe, that's a smart idea. Very smart. It would enhance a betterment of the baby's life more, and it would enhance your life in future. I did not realize that people were telling me that I could go ahead and draw, but here I can't draw anything and add anything on my income at all. Come over here, mommy. Here's my wife. Come over here, mom.
Come here, babies. Come here, babies. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, that's my beautiful wife. It's my little Jet, my gorgeous wife. There we go. And there's Homer. But guess what they were watching last night, Pumpkin Joe? You're not going to believe it. Huh? She's saying, don't say. Don't say. Well, I'll let you say if you want to say. You want to say? No, you don't want to say. Anyway, there's opportunity there in the U.S. to do many different things for jobs. And there's opportunity to do things to make extra income. and she found a source to make extra income in U.S. when she's there. I can't read that. It's almost too small, isn't it? My question is different. I have a kid in the Philippines. The kid would be in Social Security independent of 50 by Social Security without coming back to U.S. Russell Swatts, you have to be in the United States of America. In other words, if you have a child here, you have to take the child back to the United States and fill out the paperwork there. And there's a process. You got I-30 forms and the USCIS forms and all that. The DES 260 form. I filled out. Our forms are done. We're processing. This one here, we got the I-30 to do. So yeah, if you're to have a kid in the Philippines and your kid will be getting Social Security as dependent, 50% of my security without coming back to U.S., you have to go to the United States, and they have to be on boots on the ground in the United States of America for a period of time. Some told me, I talked to a Social Security lady, she told me 2 years. I talked to someone else who said 3 years. So 2 years, 3 years.
5 years. Oh.
Yeah, well, it used to be 5. They changed it to 3. And then I was told by an agent, Social Security office, is 2 years. So I suspect the 2 is true. But an American told me the other day that I was wrong. I was really wrong, because he gets Social Security with his wife. He's here with his wife now, and so they get that income. I was top supermarkets in Buffalo where the mass murder happened. They said, "Oh, okay, it was the top supermarket in Buffalo." Yeah, it's crazy. I wonder what Tops is at. I'll have to look that up. Kevin Jim saying good morning. Good morning, John Ferris. Good morning, Kevin P. How are things? Kevin P.
Come here.
Kevin and Gemma. There you go, darling. You want to hold this one? Would you like to hold that? Can you read that one?
Which one?
They're all done now.
Dana?
Yeah.
It's okay.
But you're in charge of that one, so I can jabber. But it's sad that happened. It's really sad that happened. My prayers go out to the family.
P is beautiful. What's that?
Kevin P. Phnom Penh. Tom Shipman. Phnom Penh is beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, they say it is. I've never been there, Tom. They say it's beautiful there. Phnom Penh. It's a place.
Kevin P, good morning. Russell Swatch, 3 years is for your wife, but the kid because of US citizen without needing to come to Philippines. Maybe I'm missing something here.
Yeah, it said here, what is he saying? 3 years for your wife, but the kid becomes U.S. citizen without needing to come to U.S. Oh, because of you being U.S. citizen? Okay.
But if wife go there, of course the baby can go there too.
But here's the thing. Yeah, I don't know about a child, but you're right. But or I can draw on her till she's 18. If she's in college, I can draw more. Yeah. You have to, but your wife has to be in U.S. for 3 years or 2 years in order for you to draw extra on it. You can't immediately just bring her there and go on it. That's what I was told. That's what I was told. If you could, everybody be doing that, right? You have to be there. Claude and Jessica was telling me that you have to be there 3 years, and she has to live there 3 years for him to gain access for extra money. That's what he said. That's what the lady said. Don't worry, Tom. If something is approved, me and Rose will be happy to our godparents to help bring her and take care of her. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's out there doing her laundry this morning. Yeah, she is precious. She's a good girl. I made a video yesterday, BC Rock and Gym Show, where I was requested to appear. They made me top prospector of the province, and now I'm on the teaching prospecting here. High five. Good for you, John Ferris. Congratulations. Rock and gyms, that's good. You got to know your rocks to get the goal. I got to fly my...
How's Tom Shipman now? Tom Shipman.
How's Miss Tom Shipman? I've got to fly to my whole family to Manila to start the paperwork for citizenship, but they're vaccinated for travel yet. Hey, Pumpkin Joe, you'll have to file the paperwork with the USCIS you need to hire. I hired Rapid Visa. I'm going through Rapid Visa, and I hired them. And you file the paperwork here, and here in the where you're at home, there in Duma. You fill out the paperwork, then you send it back to U.S. And they'll tell you a processing center to send it to. There's one in Vermont, Dallas, I think Texas, is it Portland, Chicago, California. There's processing centers. Depending on where you send those your paperwork, depends on how quick you get it back. Some are saying 6 months. Some are saying 12 months. Some are saying 2 years. From depending on the type of paperwork you're filing. But you'll be filing USCIS paperwork for your wife and child. And that will probably be filed in either Texas or California as a guess. But I'm going to ask them, I want mine filed in California because it's 5 months turnaround time in California right now as it stands. Some of the other places anywhere 8, 10, 12, 15, 18 months. That's as of today. Or yet last night, I checked. So yeah, you don't have to fly your family there. You just fill out the paperwork here, send it back to U.S., let them process it. Because you got to have, Tom Shipman, you can help me out here. You file the paperwork, you get a number back. You file other paperwork, you get a number back. It'll take a year or so. But I'm in, it's nice where I live. Stay safe. Everything is walking distance from my house. Bank, market, pharmacy, gum. Gum. Gum, gym, etc.
Gum.
How them funny turkeys doing? Gobble gobble. How your turkeys, Mama?
It's good.
It's good. Are they?
They're 1 week now.
They're 1 week old. They got feathers, some, right there on the tips of their wings. What do you call more than one feather?
Feather.
Did you? One feather or two feathers?
More feathers.
More feathers. That's exactly right. She knows where I'm at.
I don't know. What are you talking about?
I'm just trying to get you talking in this conversation. You're not reading anything. Read one for Daddy.
Wilfred, I'm not good with paperwork, but I know a good immigration attorney.
Yeah, you need someone to help fill it out. I know for me, I said I'll do it. Listen, I want to do it right. So I'll get Rapid to do it. Oh, it's not like it's easy. To be honest with you, it's not easy. I mean, we had to go back. We've been married now 6 years, going on 6 years, 5.5 years, 6 years. And here's the thing. I don't know where all that stuff is. We got to find pictures and things conversations we had before we got married. We've been married 6 years. Come on, that's pretty well a good sign. Tom Shipman, the best thing about Cambodia, they use the U.S. dollar. Oh, that's nice. Huh? Yeah. In Cambodia. Little puffballs running around the yard. The little puffballs grew about this big now. Right, Mama?
Mark King, good morning, Mark King.
Good morning, Mark King. How are you? Mark King? A little better when your camera's a little out of focus. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I had to use my old phone because my new phone, my Note 10, would not load anything this morning.
Maybe you did not update.
It's updated, but
Come here.
you know how it is. I'm an old guy. We just had some turkey tilapia fish from Negros of all places. Really good too. Yeah. Oh, Tom Shipman saying Rapid Visa double triple checks your paper. Yeah. Pumpkin Joe's, I like turkey.
Makato, good morning.
Makato Hussabee, good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Tom Shipman. We really appreciate the info. Yeah, they do. In fact, Rapid Visa did a good job with. They do. And now she said, "Sir, did you sign form page 6?" I go, "Yeah." She said, "Now make sure you sign that, and don't send it in yet. We're not done." I was on the phone with her a couple times an hour each. I got to get on the phone again. Tie up some other loose ends. we got hanging around.
It's cold, right?
Oh, good. Why do you think I make it cold in the house? That's right.
It's so cold.
Oh, I get it cold in here so I can have my wife here, my daughter on the other side snuggling up. Thank you, Tom Shipman. Yes. And sign with black ink. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
Oh.
We know that in blue ink.
We did not know that.
Even here.
We got sent back. So there goes an extra week or 2, 3. Huh?
Even here in Philippines, you cannot sign with blue pen.
Yeah.
It's all black.
I remember her telling me that too, but I signed it the other way.
You sign it with blue. So
I did. I remember her telling me that. And when I signed it, I'm one of these guys, I just try to get it done. And I remember after the fact, it was already done, too late. So, you have to take your time. So I showed the same thing. Yeah, did you see that one? Mark King? Was that which one I'm talking? The lots for cheap, 5,000? The best thing about immigration too, you just send it, they ask for, and they'll fill in the paperwork for you. Federal paperwork can do. Yes, you're right, Bill. You're right. They do fill all that in for you, and they're really good about that. Now, what Rapid did, they put the forms online, and you fill them out accordingly, and they have the forms, and you can stop and go back to it, stop and go back to it, stop and go back to it. The advantage of that is you need to get something, or you're too tired of filling out page of whatever, and you can go back and do it. So I said, this is nice. And when you're done with it, you just hit print and you print it out. And as you know, when you print out things, you run out of ink, you run out of paper, always something. It just never fails, always something. Something always seems to get in the way. And it can be quite frustrating.
DMO continue to enjoy the channel from Arkansas.
Thank you, DMO. Yeah, and you're right. Even the states, Pumpkin Joe, you're right. It require the black ink. You're right. You're exactly right. And I knew that, but
I did it.
Ooh, oh, that's my wife. Ooh.
That is hard-headed. You say.
Yeah. And my wife is something else. She is my side seat driver in that van. Daddy, turn on your blinker. Did you turn it on? You don't have your blinker on. Daddy, get in the right lane. Daddy, get in the right lane. Get in the right now. You wonder why I'm tired of getting back to the house? I'm stressed. Hair sticking straight up. I'm stressed.
Yes, Daddy, stop it. Stop.
Yeah, stop. I go, honey, I'll do the driving. Oh, turn on your blinker. Yeah. Oh, it's a hoot in our van. Let me tell you. And then you might get a poke or a pinch. You never know what you're going to get. So, DMO, welcome. Thank you for coming on. Immigration in Dumaguete has always been pretty quick and pleasant. I've heard some bad stories about Bacolo branch, though. That's a good question. I don't know anything about. There's a guy down there that does them. There in Dumaguete, and I was gonna hire. I heard some stories about whomever was doing it, and so I said, okay, I'm going to Rapid. They seem to be more in tune, and it's right there in Vegas. And I know that no matter what happens, they're not attorneys, and an attorney's really good to have, and I know that, and they're fair price, John Ferris. If you don't use the printer very often, give Brad prints. Yeah, exactly. Or it keeps it busy with school. She prints out, 100 pages at a time sometimes. I don't know why. They don't even go to school, but she needs it for her studies. Funny thing is I have to remind myself to buy pens because most places you go will not provide a pen for you here in the Philippines. You are exactly right. And it's best to bring how many? 2. One for me, one for Ruth. Because there's always a form you have to fill out.
Pen in my bag.
I realize that too. You should always carry a pen, and it must black. You just black is the best, I guess, right? Just give them a bribe and get what you need. Well, I can't do that USCIS, but they were talking about the processing times yesterday, and they were going in depth on how many how many the process itself, you know. And so I was kind of excited to hear. Honestly, I want to just. I'm time for a change here too. You know, it gives us a new light on different things there, even though things are happening there bad, but things are the same here that I cannot say. And no matter where you go, it's the same here that it is in U.S. Even that guy had 10 shootings. You go right down the road here, same situation happens all the time, and not just here, all over the place here. It's all over. So it's the same. Mark King, Tom, have you heard about the fire in the last 2 days? Burned up a lot of homes in Laguna Hills. Most of the multi-million-dollar homes are at. I did not hear about that. I did not hear about that. Wow. The fire's always really a mess there, isn't it? Really. Tom Shipper, read Tom's there, dog.
Good thing about having a big family, I can put the wife in the back seat with her sister and have one of the kids. Okay.
and you think of it as, Tom, that's a good thing. And it's just me and Ruth go, ours had school, right? And so what happens is, if you get her and her sisters together, they're going to talk 100 miles an hour all the way. They're not going to have a problem not talking. They're going to talk. They're going to chit-chat. They love to chit-chat. So they'll be talking the whole way there. That's the thing that I like. You bring her sisters, look out. They're talking, chit-chatting in the back. Jeffro Dunkles. Hey, Tom, I'm selling my super sport bike after this guy sideswiped me in SUV a month ago. I won't let him get rid of both bikes, so I need to be there for my wife and kids. You know what, Pumpkin Joe? I got to say something. It's very dangerous on a motorcycle here.
Yeah.
Ruth
You are rude.
Ruth got in a little altercation once or twice, and I don't like it because they'll run you not on purpose. It just then sometimes you get run off the road, or you have to really just. It's really crazy how things happen here. So we have our electric bikes, but they're not.
Drivers, not.
They don't care. In a car, they don't care, but at least you're protected by the steel around you. And if you go at a reasonable amount of speed, not 100 mile an hour, but if you go 40, 50 mile an hour, 60 mile an hour, and can stop pretty quick, you're okay here. But here's something that really bothers me, is the motorcycles. They'll get in the center lane, in the left lane, and they'll ride their bike going 30 mile an hour. And these trucks are barreling. I mean, these trucks will run these guys off the road. The buses, let me tell you something about the buses. The buses, will they not run you off the road? You get in a bus, and they'll run you off the road. You'll be sitting, remember in the seats, you sit in the front seat, they honk the horn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Read, Jeffro Dunk, I can't say that. Okay, William O'Leary. Bill Pruitt.
William Larry. Oh.
Bill Pruitt.
I paid my attorney $400 to do it for me. Then she did a way better job than I could, and I had less hassle worth every penny. But that was many years ago, so the price has probably gone up now.
Yeah. Do the Philippines get tornadoes? Yes. They do.
But Lush, good morning.
Batlash, good morning. Good morning, my friend. Chris, yeah, they get them.
Man, good morning.
They sure do. They get them. Not necessarily here, but they get them. They get some water spouts off that ocean, too. Just water spouts like they do in Florida. Small tornadoes. They can show up on you. Batlash, good morning. Jack Eastman, good morning, Jack. How are things with you?
Yes, but they're
Typhoons are bad enough. Yeah, they do. They're up in up towards Luzon and some of the Visayas, they get them. We have them here, but the mountains stop it. Storm will come in, and the wind will pop, and you can see it going in and getting starting bad. But the mountains stop it here. But on the flatlands, oh yeah. Chris, yes, but they're here rare unless or there's Oklahoma.
Coyote, good morning.
Cody, good morning. Super fun site. You know, it was like they had 10 places to live, $5,000 or less, and a quarter acre, going all up to 5 acres for that amount of money. Georgia was listed. There's quite a few places that was listed, and I questioned it, but I looked on Zillow. There is some property available, but here's the thing: power, yes. Of course, you can go solar. They said a lot of those places, I'm reading the comments, may not have water available. You can't get water. So you may have to drill down for water, and there's no water available, no water source there, especially out in some of the desert areas or some of the areas they were saying. But and collecting rainwater was questionable. I never, do they charge? I mean, what, you cannot collect rainwater? I never heard such a thing. But you get solar. Solar's a power. That's not a problem. You can have power with solar. But water might be a problem in some of those areas. But in Georgia, you're not going to have a problem with that. You might have a problem in the mountains with the sun, but you don't have a problem with water. There's plenty of water in Georgia.
Lost my house on a island from typhoon.
Oh, John Ferris, I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't know that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Pumpkin Joe, I noticed watching this stream, no matter what internet service you have, cable to fiber buffering is still an issue. Yeah,
our PLDT is 3 days now. Down.
3 days down. We have what the second source internet company, and I have two internets. I pay $90 a month for my internet. PLDT, which you see the phone behind me, that's PLDT, and I have Globe on over here, and Globe is 30 up, 30 down. That's where we're going right now. I do have internet here on this phone that works really well. It's called Gomo. Are you satisfied with the election? You know what? I don't know enough to even know.
Yes, me.
There you go. Are you satisfied, Ruth?
Yes.
Are you happy?
I am happy the result, but I'm not happy with people are doing rally on the other side that they cannot accept they are lost already.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, you know, it's like anything else. I can't have an opinion either way. It doesn't matter, right?
Yeah. Win.
Yeah, I need to add. So just they just sent up 53 more Starlink satellites 3 hours ago. And you know, they say I can't have satellite where I'm at here. Starlink does not work. But here where I'm at in Mindinao. But in other areas, even in U.S., they have to get I didn't realize that U.S. didn't have internet in a lot of areas. So a lot of guys are buying the satellite. The RVers are buying the satellite. Starlink will be available in Moramug in November. There you go. There you go. Yeah, because I bought and I paid for the service. But even Starlink, Tom, I don't know. You tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. It's only 5 GB up, 5 GB down. Hopefully the service gets better than 5 GB, 5 gigabyte. I'm not 5 megabyte, 5 megabyte. I'm getting 30 megabyte now up and down, and this one's getting 240 up and down, the 5G. So, John Ferris, okay, Miss Ruth answered that. What do you think about Marcos getting in?
Yeah, it's good. It's great. What we hear, what we heard from the news before, it's not true. But I can see that on the former father, the father of this guy, the one who's president now, he's doing great on his presidency before because he's the one who does all the like power plant like that, and this is the one thing that he's going to be his project for the electricity because our electricity is so expensive. And his father before doing the power plant, but the other what's that is doing like block all his projects, so it's not approved by them. But now I think the sun will do it again.
There you go. The thing about typhoons, this, I'm sorry, I'm using Phil products. They're pretty good for the price, not always dependable. Yeah, yeah. And I understand that, Pumpkin Joe. You're right about that. You're exactly right about that.
Glad, good morning.
Claude, good morning. Claude, 2 years, 3 years, be in U.S. before you can add them to your Social Security. It's a question for you, man. Good morning. Bill Pruitt.
The things about typhoons that makes me laugh is that you have a week of more to prepare, but tornado is good in a few minutes. It's destroy everything it touches. We will call in a finger of God.
Yes, where you're at, you're exactly right.
Yeah, because I think typhoon is better than tornado.
Yeah.
Because the weather forecaster will announce that you have to prepare this one like that because they can, but the tornado is just like that.
Yeah. Reason why I know this about Starlink is I have friends that have it and have bought it here in the Philippines, not here in Mindanao, up in Luzon and Visayas. Here's the thing: it is 5 megabyte up and down, and it's sporadic, and it's expensive. It's expensive. They pay more, and it's up and down. It's not regular. They run in the same situation you would think, but they're still working on it. So they got rid of it, and they go back to PLDT and Globe. But Starlink's still there. They have the 555, and they're telling me, Tom, don't waste your money. And these are Americans that bought this thing and said, they paid $600 or $800 for it, and it's just that's what it costs, $600, $700, and it's just not doing it. Maybe it's gotten better in the last 3 months, but that's what they were paying. Tom Schmidt, they say 150 to 500. Good morning, Claude. You know what?
Island, good morning.
You know what, Tom? I sure wish it would. These I'm getting the information. I'm getting the information. It costs about $600 to get it, and it's 5.5. Now that's coming from somebody else, but will I get it? Well, I'm not going to pay $600. Yeah, MBs are nothing. I want gigs. You ain't gonna get gig. Not here. I wish. All megs.
MB is
It's very small. You know what? I wish they would get a good internet service. But the guys telling me the Starlink is just because of the clouds, because of this and that. I don't know. It's always storming. He said the guys are saying the Starlink will be up, and then all of a sudden it'll just stop, and they don't have it for a few hours. Then it comes back, and then they don't have it for another few hours. It's like it just drives them crazy, so they stop using it. Randy Schmitz, good morning. No matter buy it was only 5 megabytes. My brother in Arizona has 250. Yeah, Randy, I'm talking about Philippines. I'm talking about Philippines. I don't know about Arizona. And it's great that they can get it in 250 up and down. Let me say this, Randy. What do you pay for to get it installed? What do you pay for the satellite and him installing it himself? But the guys bought it here. They got rid of it. Okay, so far. And I'll talk to guys. I'm not saying it's that way all over. I'm just saying the 2 guys I talked to, because they asked me, Tom, did you get it? Don't buy it. Not now. Maybe wait a year. So because if you wait a year, it might get better. Right now, Starlink's not where it's at. Supposed to be. They have to be tech to render terabytes now, so I wonder how they're going to slow the tech. I tell you what, it's very slow. Ask Claude. If you legally adopt RR, can't you get Social Security right away for her? I can, but I can't legally adopt her here in the Philippines. It has to be in the United States of America. You cannot adopt a child here. It's impossible.
We've been already for 3 offices.
3 offices in about 6 months. No.
It's hassle, very hassle.
Child labor laws. It's because the child, all that stuff that went on, they stopped all that. So you cannot. It is so. He says, Lady DSWD said, don't even try it. Go back to Florida, adopt her there. You can adopt her so easily there, it'll be done. and or wants to do it. Yeah, I can get it right away. I can get it immediately. I can get it even if she's not adopted. I can get it without her being adopted as long as her mama. Well, as soon as I filed the letter and Jessica said, do it, and they added her. Okay. Oh, you did? Okay. There you go. Claude said it. Well, I'm not moving back. I'll just have to accept less Social Security as I want my kids to have best opportunities. I mean, you can talk to Social Security yourself and get the right answer. And if it's any different than me, let me know. I mean, I talked to Social Security, and that's what they said. So, but you're more than welcome to call them and ask them yourself, and you may have as you know, left hand don't know what right hand's doing. Maybe the right hand will tell you differently. You know?
Right hand is always
like
right.
Philippines. Hey, I don't like what he said. I'm gonna go over here and talk to this lady.
Paul Rosario, good morning.
Morning, Paul.
Read for life, fit for life.
Did you ask about SSI? Yeah, Social Security Administration. Your regular payments that you get. Adding, like if I were to add Ruth on, you have to wait, when you go to U.S., you have to wait the 3 years, right? Before you can add her on? Or you just add it on immediately? Boo. Long Island. Where'd he go? Oh, it's too much Starlink and won't function properly. Hong, it's funny you said that. That's exactly what the guy said here. It was $600 is wasted. They paid $600 for it, and they got it here, and it's just wasted. There's 5 megabyte speed up and down. Now here in Muramag, maybe they'll have it. Maybe it'll work fine, but I don't know. Thank you, Paul Rosario. Good to see you, my friend. Douglas the Turner, good morning.
Turner.
We're doing good.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Randy, unsure how much his setup was. He was paid $110 a month and just starting the Philippines. Hopefully it gets better. Plan rotation.
Yeah, it's been in the Philippines about a year. Yeah, it's been in here about a year.
100?
Yeah. 100 is 5,000 peso. Well, honey, we pay close to that with these two. We pay 4,000, you know. So, well, that's the thing. It's been on about a year here. The guys were telling me this a few months ago. They got rid of it, Starlink. British expat, how are you doing? Just got back from the market, servery for breakfast. Pogie Tom, good morning, good morning. How are you? We'll ask Mr. Mitch when he comes on. I'll call Social Security in about 13 years, Tom. Okay. So forget about it. Okay. I think, okay. In Canada, depends if the child is biological or adopted. They do it by family a lot of times, what I've understood. It's what's adopted or what is still under the same roof. Ruth. Hello, British expat, John Ferris.
Starlink is still not finished, but they have a new rocket that Elon's Coast Peace Dispenser is scary 20 satellites and deploy them in one trip. But still.
That's cool. That's cool. John Ferris saying the Philippine peso is at 40.60 per Canadian dollar. Oh, where's that Don? What is the rate here now? I wonder what the rate is. 50?
The other day is 52.
52? Okay. Get it about 70.
Douglas. Selling my home now in my hometown. Hot market should be back June or July.
There you go, Doug. Congratulations. I'm happy you're selling it. Yeah, Dickie Spots. Good morning, Dickie. How you doing, Dickie? What do you think of Dipolo? Seems to be a good place. Also has immigration. Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds great. Sounds good. Great place. Okay, you guys talking? Claude, so how's Mr. Claude this morning? Mr. Claude, is your internet working?
Wolfen working.
Claude, do you have electric now? How many times did your electric go out yesterday? I'm going to my topic. I'm teasing Claude. Hello, Wolfen. Yes, Tom. The one about buying land for $5K. I read them all, darling. Mister, I read them all. See, you tell me one. Right. Oh, there's Doug. Sorry, Doug. I apologize. See, that's when I need Ruth to help me. Are you talking about your friend that married after only a few months and now 3 years later it's over? No, it's a different one, Doug. That's a different story.
Kevin.
Different. But I'm not worried about
Garrett,
Steve T.
good morning. We use PLDT, but I'm
Kevin
not
T, good
worried.
morning. Yeah, Doug's. Would you live in Davao or CDO? Ask Ruth. Where would you live, CDO or Davao?
Anywhere. Yeah.
Where you want?
No, in Bukidnon.
I live in CDO. CDO. Doug, where would you live? Where you're at? You know what? I like CDO better. Now. Yeah.
2 times electric went out. No, here it's 4. 4 times.
4 times.
Around 1 o'clock. Then another in 4. I think 4, 5. Almost 5. Then 6. Again, back off again.
Oh my goodness. Gold is down is $2,337 an ounce here in Canada. Oh, gee. Just give me about 25 ounces. Elijah heard your voice and looked at you.
Hello, Elijah.
Hello, Elijah.
Come back here.
Come back here.
The turkey is waiting.
Turkey's waiting. Gobble, gobble, gobble. The turkey's waiting for you. Elijah.
Christy, good morning.
That's Claude's son. What a beautiful little boy.
From Seattle?
Where? Seattle, Jim Christie's from Seattle. Isn't that where you're from, Doug? Douglas Turner? Seattle? No internet for a day. Ours still down.
Island.
Long Island.
RV road trips have good meals at casinos, prime, rib lunch or dinner, my strip and eggs.
Yeah. We're going to park that bad boy in a parking lot somewhere. We're going to go in there and get us some New York strips and eggs. And get this, some prime rib. The girls never had that stuff. They don't even know what that stuff is. How about a twice baked potato? With all the fixings. Claude, wouldn't you like to have a twice baked potato today for lunch? Watch, I'll get him going. He's gonna go down the store and try to find some stuff.
No water. No water.
Oh, Claude.
Yesterday, no electricity. Now, no water.
Now, no water. And all right, we have water.
Yeah, maybe because since the heavy rain yesterday, maybe all the lines broke.
I tell you, it's always an experience living in the Philippines. You never know what's going to happen. It will drive you bonkers. It will.
One of our friends wants to convince us to move to Davao, but I think it's too busy for us.
Exactly. That's the reason why I wouldn't live there. Way too busy. Unless you live out somewhere.
If you are not on the city, it's good, but it's in the city, it's so crowded.
Yeah. Don't forget the guys, Tom's a thumbs up. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. 2 brownouts yesterday.
Christy. After driving downtown Seattle today, I'm looking forward for being back there next month.
Oh, good. Nothing wrong with that. They're waiting for you here. Everything goes off a couple times a year for a few hours here, but my internet went down once and the line got cut. You know what? I don't. If my electric don't go out at least once a day here, something's wrong. Right. If my internet don't go down 1 to 2 days a week, something's wrong.
Most of the time, they turn off internet on Saturday.
Yeah, they turn it off on
Sometimes
purpose.
because of cleaning. They clean all the trees on the line.
Yeah.
I was in CDO before. We met seems nice city for they have immigration CDO and 280 miles is for sure.
Oh yes. Okay, I see. Yeah, they have immigration. It's a really nice office in and out there. Davao office. Go in and be prepared to sit for a little while. 30 minutes, 45 minutes, maybe an hour. But CDL, you're out in 10.
Electricity goes off a couple times a year for a few hours here, but the internet went out once when in a line got caught.
Kevin D, stop it now. Kevin T saying, stop it now. I've heard many times the customer service PLDT is bad, so is Globe. They're all bad. Some said they're brothers. Some say they're not brothers. They make a game between the two companies. One down, the other one up. One down, the other one up. They make it a game. They're doing it on purpose. I'm telling you, those brothers that own these companies, they're making it a game. So they can make another million or two.
Crispy 3 times fried French fries with
Chipotle mayo dip. Oh man, crispy 3 times. I'm thinking, Claude. If you think about this, Claude, twice baked potato. Yummy. Look at Chit. What would you like to have, darling?
I don't know.
What would you like to have? What's your favorite?
Too many.
So many. Something right now.
Adobo.
Oh, adobo. Okay.
And beef stick.
Beef. Wait. Oh, she's thinking. See her mind?
Stick.
She's a good cook. My wife is a good cook. Boy, she can cook up some nice
But
good
no
food.
thanks to cook.
But there's nothing in the house to cook. Well, guess we gotta go down to the store. I love CDO better. Flooding gets bad. Yeah, Tom Shipman, you're right.
Unlimited, fiber optic, unlimited data here. 220 Mbps. I pay.
15 a month.
Yeah.
Oh man, potatoes. Claude, twice baked tater. I love CDO better. Flooding gets bad. It does.
Yeah.
It does. Yeah. No lagging.
Even in Davao, if have typhoon, they're always had bad situation there in Davao.
Yeah.
For typhoon.
Yeah. I don't.
It's safe. It's in Bukidnon.
Where are you two at? We're in between Davao and CDL, right in the middle.
Bukidnon.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Yeah. In between.
In between the two.
In between.
You got to
the
come
three.
by here to get there.
In between the 3. If you stop Maramag, you can go Wao, and you go Davao or CDO.
Wao!
Wao! Wao!
I used to tell the driver, I like to go to Wao. He said, no, you don't. I said, why? No, you don't. You're American. No Wao. I said,
No
okay. No Wao for
if
daddy.
you go to Canada
No.
or either, you can go on the way to Wao.
No, you don't want to
Wao.
go over there. Nah, you want to go see the Davao. You don't want to Wao.
Marble. We
Bad
will
place.
be in back Canada. Marble. Marble Cotabato.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. We do have mosquitoes. Oh man, we do have them too.
That would
We do.
drive me crazy.
That would drive me crazy. It depends on what the place you live now and the services. Yeah, it does, Kevin T. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
I live in a horrible place, I guess, because there's never any internet. So does Claude. There's never any internet. My friend in Visayas, never any internet. My other friend that lives over in Naga, he said the internet is on, off,
still
on,
red.
on, off. So he said he'd give up. Papa Joe, I had internet phone service with Globe and Cebu. They told me I signed a 2-year contract when I left them. I told them to show me the contract with my signature, and they left it alone. I tell you what, they do that. They do that. They did the same thing PLDT with me and said I had to pay it. I paid it. It's 1,000 peso a month until. And I said that the last time I'll ever sign up with them, but yet here I am right here. I'm under contract here. First word I learned. Maramag, lamok.
Maramag lamok.
I guess that's
We don't have lamok here.
Uh,
Lamok is mosquito.
does Cambodia allow for visas, extensions? You should both go to Kamigan. Very beautiful place.
Yeah, come again.
Where's that at?
The one that Tom Shipman went last month.
Oh, yeah. Tom Shipman went there. It took a while to get there. A lot of hassle.
On this pandemic,
It's
I don't
hassle.
want to travel because it's hassle.
It's hassle. You got to take a plane, a car,
Plus
a boat,
the-
a ship, a tricycle just to get there, and it's a hassle.
Yeah, they're still on this protocol.
It's really hard to travel here right now, guys. If you're going to say, if I was going to go back to Cebu, on a trip, it would take all day just to even think about getting on the ship. And once you get on the ship, then you got either an overnight or whatever to get there. It's really tough here, guys.
This pandemic time.
It's to travel around here. It's kind of tough. Not just me. It's all over. It's all over. Guys are telling me it does solar. He's up in Visayas now. He said you can't get there. He said it's horrible. Have you ever had yam fries? I love yam fries. I love them. I love them. I make them. What do you think of Ilo as landing spot? Oh man,
Had so many people there.
Love it.
Iloilo is a nice place.
They love it. They love it. But
We're not been there yet.
I've not been there, but all the people, my friends live there, love it.
Yeah, we have a close friend there.
I have a friend lived in Baguio, moved from there to Ilo because Baguio's
Bacolod is nice.
got too many people living there up in Baguio, too many foreigners, too many problem. So he moved down to Ilo. He loves it. He says nice. Have you ever had? Okay, listen. Hey, Tom, you ever had tried balut? I like balut. No.
Yeah.
Yucks. No. I like bulad. Camigan's very beautiful.
Yeah,
the barges to get there are very expensive. Yeah, you're right, Tom.
Yeah, even if you
That's what I heard.
If you go to Zamboanga via Dipolog and you will ride the barge, yeah, it's expensive.
Tom just went there. Tom's back in U.S. now, and a good friend.
Last month
he's here.
Camigan.
Yeah, and he went to Camigan, and he says it's very nice there, but it was really a hassle for him to get there. A lot of hassle.
Point or whatever.
Yeah. By the way, checkpoints may be starting here again. Good morning, Sammy. Diggy Spas.
Good morning.
Tom, things are not so good here anymore. Rents across the country are through the roof. Many older Americans being forced to the street. Sad. Really, Dickie? Sorry to hear that. I just checking some rent there in checking it all over, checking it there in because Claude's moving back. A lot of the guys that are here moved back, Dickie. Out of the groups, all the people that I know, they're all gone back to U.S. and happy they went back and said everything's fine. I mean, you have the normal, but it's there like you do here. It's not perfect here either, you know. They said at least they have electric on all the time and they have internet and all the other stuff and food, all the food available. Food's a problem here also. It depends where you live. But even there's food shortages in the good places. So Ruth wants to go fishing and have fried fish. She can make it.
Yeah.
I got sick from Chipotle and had to drive sick as a dog from Texas to Canada with bubble guts. I never ate there since. Oh, really? Yeah, Chipotle is a restaurant owned by McDonald's. It's a restaurant owned by McDonald's. And I tell you what, I'm surprised she got sick. It's usually a well-known restaurant. Pretty happy place. Like the stream, Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. How much is the typhoid pills? How much was the pills for typhoid?
It's not expensive, man.
Not expensive.
But you have to go for checkup.
You got to go for checkup. They're not going to give you pills. They're cheap. Under $10 for everything. Maybe under $20 for the checkup and everything. But Ruth knows the doctor. My PLD key Kuya is $1,700 a month. I pay $2,500. It's down, by the way. It's down and not working. Right now, typhoid is impossible to get in the U.S. Yeah. Boy, I tell you what, I thought I caught it again, guys. I thought I had typhoid again. I thought. I was so sick. I was so sick. Here last week, I was so sick, and come to find out it's either something we ate, something we got sick, and I think I know where we got it. Ruth and I were talking about that. Valencia Mall, we ate at the pizza place, Shakey's Pizza. And that place had, it was good, but it was, how can I say, the salad. And I don't know, I don't know. I think I got sick from that. The mosquitoes are stealthy. You can hear them after not like Canada where they would sound like a 747. They got a lot of them here too. No cell service here unless you on our balcony. Yeah. We have the same. Our cell service is horrible. Our cell service is horrible here. We have this new Gomo app and Gomo SIM card. That really has enhanced our capabilities here where I'm at. It's a Globe company, and it's really helped us for that. Their internet is really good. I think Philippines product throttles our internet every time I upload video. Fair use policy, I guess. Pumpkin Joe, I know. I used to have to wait till overnight to upload videos. I used to have to wait at 1, 2 in the morning to upload video. When I first got here, guys, when I was first boots on the ground here, the first 2 years, 3 years, no problem. No, they always had electric. Electric never went off, not one time. Never had, always had service PLDT and Globe. Not one time to go down. The first 3 years I lived here, never one problem. Always had water, always had electric, always had everything I needed. Never went down. I had PLDT, I had Globe, I had never a problem on aircon and running the air and out of this, always no problem. When I lived in Prague 1, right after that, the bottom fell loose, and then electric goes out now 3, 4, not just here. I'm talking all over the whole, within 50 miles of here surrounding, it goes out, or 100 miles, it goes out. The Valencia, the hospitals, the generators are constantly running at these malls and stuff. The malls are like constantly running their generators. I don't know if the grids are overloaded. I don't know what's going on, but now it's out all the time. It's almost out more than it's on. And as an American, you get tired of the nuisance. It's like a bee flying around your head and you're trying to get rid of the 2 bees or 3 bees. It's like that. What do you mean there's no internet? I just, and if you're 1 day late, they cut you down to 0. So I just paid the bill, but yet they don't get credit on this bill. It's it can be quite, your nerves could be perfect, and after a while, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you'll find yourself in a situation where you're saying, it's time for a change. Ruth loved the turkey. Christmas is coming. Pork pie. It's coming. Those turkeys getting feathers now. They're over a week old now. Fast Cat, Monte, Negros, Ferraris have been pretty good for island travel, at least the Negros and Mindinao, Cebu. We have there are many ferries go out both places. I've been to Davao, they go out, but we found that it's quite frustrating to even get on the ferries and the barges. If you have a car, if you don't have cars, it could be quite frustrating, meaning you think you're going to get on, be there at 4 o'clock, and they're loading you at 9, 10, 11, or 11:30, 12. You're finally getting loaded. It's just, bring your lunch bag, and bring you a knapsack, and bring you something to lay down on. Bring you a portable chair, because they don't have any chairs here, and there's no chairs, and there's nothing available. So when you go places here, be prepared for the long haul. Be prepared for the worst, honestly. And then whatever you get thereafter is really good. Sweet potato pie. My wife I want too big. I said, you think I'm too big? She said, want water. Want too big. I said, you think I'm too big? Then you said you want water? Kevin T. Actually, getting a slot for our vehicle was a pain in the ferry in a minute now. My wife just made sure we had some coffee money and everything went smoothly. Yeah. And we had, it was like, you can say carry like 30, 40,000 peso. They can go quick here. That's $800. I'm in Brazil. Good morning. Food and gas higher now, but not like some countries in the UK. Yeah. It's high here. It's high here. So what's 75 cents a liter? That's what it is. 74 cents a liter. What is that? That's what I just paid. 75 cents a liter. So I paid 75 cents a liter for gas. So how much is that per gallon? Is it 5 of those, 6 of those? I have just started a new test property for organic growing, and I will have a lot of food soon. Oh man, that's good. So Canal Street without Brazil. Good morning. Yeah, very nice. What about that dengue fever? Yeah, you have to worry about it. You get that from that. Bring some off. Just spray it on yourself and put that on. You're okay. And when you first get here, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. They attack me because I'm a twin. And they really attack me, the mosquitoes do, when I get around mosquitoes. The thing I don't like about Canada and America is you need a car. I need a car, I rent one, only $300 a month. Kevin P., that's a good price. That's a good price. Here, Canada, America, you need to rent a car. Yeah, you do. And I got to rent one. I got to buy one. I got to do something when I get there. You know, I wish I could rent one for $300 a month here, there. I used to could at one time, but I can't do it anymore. Excuse me. I remember the first years of boots on the ground. Kevin Ash, yes. John Ferris is saying, they're full of mosquitoes in the Philippines. Yes, John Ferris. Kevin Ash, good morning. Well, guys, have a great day. We're headed down soon to birthday party. Okay, Claude, have a good time. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Thank you for coming on, my good friend. God bless you. Get some taters for twice baked. I didn't eat raw food, ice or water when I go out. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know where I got mine. It was a drink of something that I asked is mineral water, and they probably served me regular water out of the faucet, and that's where I got sick from Ruth and I understanding. It was iced tea, and boy, was I sick. That typhoid had me down. I thought I was going to die. And the doctor asked me, how did you survive for so long with this? I said, my wife kept me drugged up on these. She said, wrong medicine, wrong thing. You got the wrong medicines. She said, you needed to come in here. And I said, well, I thought it was just a flu. She said, you should have came in here 2 weeks ago. Sounds like California with the blackouts. Yeah, we get a lot of them. It's just a frustrating thing for me. They have produce power. How do they produce power there? They have, I don't know. There's some natural springs they could do. They're behind everybody by 50 years, 80 years. They need to upgrade everything. It's going to take them another 10, 15 years or more to even upgrade what they got. I should do a video on the boxes here and all the stuff that's going on. You won't believe it. It's incredible. Like the power boxes, the PLDT boxes. No wonder the stuff's down all the time. They had at first attached my internet to a tree. Right? So that goes to show you. Tree. Take it out of the tree. Put it there. How do they produce power? Road maintenance is most of the problem. They tear up wires and move them for road. Yeah. JGBK, good morning. Good morning, JG. How you doing? And see you later, Claude. Have a good day. I saw some SIM gigabytes, no expiration. Long Island, it's Gomo. Check it out. Go online, check it out. That's what I have on this phone. Unlimited. It goes. You just load it. 30 gig, you can just load. Good morning, Ken Unger. How you doing, Ken? Long Island, did you try Third Telecom? Did not try Third Telecom. It's worse, Kevin. 3 years ago, outages, now several outages a week. Tom Shipman's right. It's so worse. 3 years, excuse me. We've been here 6. So 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5, 6 years ago, when I boots on the ground here, I don't know what that was. People were saying the power outages. I had no problem. For 3 years, I had none. We had a couple shortages of water one time when somebody cut the lines by accident. I think there was 2 times for one day each in 3 years I had water problems. But other than that, we were pretty good. There were times the water was slow, but we still had water. It took a while to fill up something, but there's still water available. But we just keep jugs of water in the fridge, and you boil the water, and it was fine. But other than that, right after that, man, it just went like, we're up, and it just went like bottom out. It's the worst. It's almost like in a lot of areas, there's no power. I mean, there's still a lot of people around here don't have power, honestly, guys. I mean, right over here, there's no power. They don't even have power. So imagine when they all get on. I just found it out here. Home bidders do not need a guarantee you have water rights. This one is small city, Scottsdale. They told them to have stop sending them any more water. Yeah, the water situation might be a problem for sure, especially. I never thought you'd have to worry for water, right? Why would all the stuff and rains everybody gets and they have to worry for water? Listen, even here in Manila, they have water shortage. Go figure. How can Manila have water shortage, right? They have water shortage in Manila. We got 15 inches yesterday. Just yesterday alone, the day before, we got more than that. That's a lot of water. It sounds like your first few years in the Philippines was your honeymoon. After the few years, you started seeing the warts. Yeah, exactly. And it seemed like it was good, and it was good, and then it just kind of went kind of down. And it's like, it was fine. No worries. Then it just started. As you guys know, how many streams I do with no internet. That was a constant. And then the power outages was a constant. And it was like, woof. So you're right, JG. Marky, good morning. Good to see you, man. Good morning, brother. How are you? How are things with you? And how is the family? And how you doing? Good to see you, Marky. I just paid $1.50 a liter. Yeah, we paid 73, 74, 75, depending on the grade. For unleaded. I don't know what diesel is. Savage Kings, good morning. You need a car in Canada for sure. Yeah, you need a car here too. You really do need a car here. Now, if you're in Duma or somewhere city, you can survive just with a taxi. No worries. They're around all over the place. Here where I'm at, you need a car. You can get around with a motorcycle, but Ruth's had a couple of incidents on a motorcycle, and I don't want her to get run over. So no more motorcycles. Her brother has been in so many accidents on a motorcycle. He's got 9 lives. So I don't want motorcycle anymore. And Pumpkin Joe, I guess you don't want one either. Getting sideswiped. People are something on a motorcycle. I mean, not people are something. Treat people with motorcycles like they're nothing. What happens is, you're right. You can easily get sideswiped. That's the reason why I did not get a full-size vehicle. I got the smaller van. I didn't want a full-size vehicle because the streets are made small here. And so you're going down the street with a motorcycle and your full-size car, you'll knock a guy on a motorcycle off. But I can go down the street in my van and there's plenty of room. There's plenty of room for a motorcycle to ride right beside me. And if I hug the yellow line, So... Kevin Ash, good morning. Wherever you see road repair, then some potholes, the wires being moved. Shut down electricals, please move their road maintenance. They don't do any wires here underground on the highways, none. I wish they did, but they don't. No, nothing's underneath the roads here. It's all on poles. There's no such thing as underground unless they do it in the city. They may do it in the city, but they really don't do it here. It's all overhung. They got the bamboo poles sticking the wire up. I mean, come on, it's power lines. We got power lines coming out of CDO. They got bamboo holding power lines up. They need to bury them, but you can't. It's impossible. And I tell you the reason why. With the rain and stuff, it's impossible here. I mean, even the roads get washed out. Even the concrete is anywhere from, it's probably 24 inches thick. The concrete's 24 inches thick for when they do a road here. And even those get washed out underneath. They break apart. The rain comes down so hard, so fast, that washes out the undertow underneath that. And it's gone. You see it all over the mountains. It's crazy. Thank goodness my Boomba. Lake Mead is drying up. Really. Electric stop. Let's see. Good morning, Mark Shoemate. Yes, good morning. Electric stop as new businesses are connected, homes connected. You know, you would think, but they don't ever do that. You know what they do? They don't worry about it. You listen. They have a business up here. They do the new house. They never turn it off. They leave it on. They work with live wires. They run from point A to point B. They work from this house. They work with live wires all the time. 220. It's crazy. Yeah. No, they don't turn off anything here. I asked the guy one time, I said, where do you turn it off at? And he says, turn off what? Power. He said, we don't turn it off. It has at the substation. I said, where's the substation? He said, about 25 kilometers that way. So that's all done by wires, and it's tied together with and then they put black tape on the wires, and they tie it like that. All the poles are like that with black tape. Power. It's crazy. I said, what happens to black tape? Oh, black tape's fine. I got black tape on mine where the electrician put it over here. Yeah. Yeah, hot wires too. When he's connected them and he's doing it, I said, be careful. He goes, sir, I got this. And I went, oh, man. You guys are brave. But yeah, they hot wires, they mess with hot wires. BC Canada's top of hydroelectric dams, yeah. Good life, Tom. See y'all. We're off today. Have to help a wife keep our daughter happy now. Okay, sorry. It's okay. Thank you, Pumpkin Joe. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me today, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for being electric and Stone Age. Yeah, you won't believe it. I'm gonna do a video on it. I'll do a video on it. Lake Mead is drying up. My Boomba just built a destination plant, and you get fresh water. We're doing good. Good. I'm glad to see you doing well, Marky. John, I go to Home Depot. I just get a complete desalination kit. Yeah. Motorcycles are very dangerous. Lots of dangerous drivers. You're right. Oh, man. Oh, Bill Smith. Thank you so much for the super chat. What is your age gap, Ruth? What would your suggested bad age? I know you have private coverage, but I'm new. I'll be 66 and Ruth will be 25. No. Ruth will be 41. So you guys take it, 25 years. So age gap is 25-year age difference between me and Ruth. 24, 25. And there you go. And let's see. I know it says good. Hey, you know what, Bill? Doesn't matter. Age, they don't look at it this way. Filipinas look at it this way. Age doesn't matter. Listen, you can be 66 and find somebody who's 28. They're okay with that. I suggest, if it was me, get someone, and I say this, anywhere from 28 and above, 29 and above, 30 and above, depending on your age. And you want someone that can actually, hold conversations and things. Not saying they don't at 25 here, they do, and they can, and they're perfect. I'm just saying, for me personally, it was 28 and above. I was actually looking when I first started 35 and above, and Ruth came up, and I said, okay, there you go. And I was looking personally for OFWs only, OFW only. Anyone's OFW, and the reason why OFW only, they know experience and they know what life's about. They have to learn English and all the other things. They have to go to school. They have to go to classes. They have to do things they normally don't know what to do. A lot of the Filipinas here, don't get me wrong, don't take it wrong. I don't want anybody to get mad at me. If they don't understand a lot of our work ethic and who we are and what we're about. And when you introduce that into the relationship, sometimes it causes a lot of problems. There's conflict there. If an OFW works overseas, like she worked for an American, she knew what to expect. She worked for Saudi, she knew what to expect. She worked for Chinese, and she knew what to expect. So she's had all different sources. And guys, she can cook any food. The same thing goes with, you want your lady to be able to, other than rice and fish. And you want one that can clean the fish. I have an American friend of mine that can't even his wife can't even clean fish. He says, what do you mean you can't? Well, I was never taught to clean fish. She's 25 years old and he's 50. So it's 25 years. And he says, well, let me show you how to do it. Ew, I don't like that. It's like that. So, so he cleans the fish. He says, you're going to have to learn how to do this. So you can kind of see what's happening there. So he said, I wish I listened to you, Tom, in the beginning when you did your original videos. You said 35 and above. But it's even at 25, you need to be experienced in life. You guys know that. Depending where you come from and how you're raised. But they're like Ruth, when I met her, she'd just been back about a year here from OFW. So it worked out perfectly. I mean, her work ethic is unbelievable. And she can cook any kind of food. So if you want a Chinese dish, she can make it. If you want a Saudi dish, she can make it. You want a Saudi bread, she can make Saudi bread in a drop of a hat. So she learned all that. Sorry to get off on that, Bill, but I wanted to tell you. But you're new, and you have any questions, feel free to ask. No underground sewage cables throughout the cables. No. I wish they did, though. They don't have any they don't have anything. In fact, they don't do that here. There's many different reasons why they don't do that here. Because a lot of places where you dig down, Kevin, like you can get water. And so those cables be laying in water. You go down 3 feet where I'm at, you're in water. You go down 3 feet in Belai, you're in water. You're literally in the water. I'm not kidding you. We're driving down the road the other day, and I was watching the guy digging the trench. And he was only down about this far, and he already hit water. And I said, see, that's a problem. So they were trying to pump that out, but it's not doing it. They already hit water. So it's waters where I'm at is heavily available. So that's the reason why. And another thing too is the way things are here, the way things are nothing's mapped. You'd have to map those lines. They don't have no mapping system here. They have a piece of paper. Nobody knows. Or a guy, nobody knows. For me, I do not like baked potatoes. Do not care white potatoes. First place, that's me. Potatoes. How about French fries? No. I think I will miss Marco's Pizza. Okay, no worries, John. Good to see you, Wolfen, my good friend, brother John. We don't have to make Sounds Road washing out here too much. We got floods and sinkholes. Not to mention, Oklahoma is famous for its crappy roads. Yeah. I'm 20 older than my wife. Well, you're fine. And you're young anyway, Wolfen. The wire to my house on a cement post with a Coke bottle on top. Exactly. My power's done by a piece of stick sticking on a tree. Come on. It is. It is. Can I get chicken cordon bleu or a club sandwich there? Do I need to make it myself? John Ferris?
What's that?
Chicken cordon bleu?
Chicken cordon?
Well, you can buy, but you
can make it better.
Yeah. A chicken cordon bleu. If you need mozzarella, you have to buy mozzarella, but you might not bring it because they're not going to have mozzarella all the places. If you need blue cheese, you're not going to find blue cheese unless you bring it with you. They don't have it.
It's easy to make chicken cordon.
Yeah. Tom, when JG and I come to the Philippines, we're going to sail a boat. Take anywhere for the free win.
Michael and Heidi.
Michael and Heidi, good morning.
I didn't get the YouTube notification.
And Mark King, you and JG could ride in a boat. I can see you guys in a boat together. You guys be fighting each other. JG says, no, I'm not driving. You drive. I'm kidding. 25 years old. It's okay. My grandfather told me if a woman's not married by 28, there must be something wrong with them.
No.
It's a joke.
It's not a right time.
Are you glad you married me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did we meet?
Jail.
Joke. Where do you want to meet? Yeah. Oh, Tug now. They ain't no Tug now. Oh, why you? She cold. Marcus Shoemate, Wolfen. I'm 36 older than my Filipina. It's okay. Get a wife.
Age
Half
is
your
just
age.
a number.
Yeah, age is just a number. Man munching on some stuffed breadsticks and calzone cheesesteak. Ooh, my arm, buddy. You know what, Wolfen? That sounds good. Where's mine? I always thought I could clean a fish until I caught a trout and Rose cleaned it out. You think I had? I can see Rose doing that. Ruth cleans them really good. R goes, Daddy, how you descale a fish the other day? And I said, get a bag, put the fish in a bag. She had it all messed up. I said, no, honey, not like that. She had it all messed up. I said, okay. So she said, I'll do it this way. Well, scales are flying all over the place. I said, honey, well, you need to do that outside then. John Boom Bean. Good morning. How you doing? I've had Big Kev. Was Big Kev here? I didn't see him. Is it Sweeney family in the Philippines? Good night. I didn't know you were on. I'm so sorry. I did not say hi. I'm only 10 years your junior. There you go. Michael and Heidi, good morning. How's Michael and Heidi? I'm only 2 years older than Rose. It's okay. We call JG chum when we get fish. When God made man, he made him with the string. When he's done with it, he left a little thing. I made woman, made her with the face, and I haven't noticed left a little space. Hey, Mr. Bill. There you go, John Ferris. So, Ruth, you cold?
Yeah, I'm so cold.
What are you cold for?
That aircon is shoot there.
Hey, why don't you shoot over there and get Daddy a cup of coffee, my beautiful wife, and thank you so much. I'll give you 100 peso. Flip that to the ceiling. There you go, darling. It flip back down, darling. Flip it back up there. So Ruth and I, when she decided we were going to move, we said, okay, where do we want to live? What would be a good place for us to live? And what area would we want to go? And so we put a lot of thought into that. If we wanted to live somewhere, and then I said, okay, I want to live somewhere where I have easy access to water, and we can get electric without a lot of hassle, and we can do a lot of things that way. So we looked at a lot of things, and I thought a lot of stuff, and you still forget stuff, like I did the French drain out here, and you want your place to be perfect, but you forget a few things. See, it's not even blowing over here now. My wife is cold. Just the way she gets to the U.S., you think it's cold here. Wait till she gets there. Did you guys meet the Cebu jail, the only one they call the Happy Jail? I saw that on Netflix. We did. Keep it cold for when the power goes. Kevin P., you're right. I get the house like as cold as it can get. When power goes out, it's okay for an hour. Yeah, there was Michael and Heidi. There was this. You come back now. There's no air over here now. Watch. Come here. Watch. If there is, see, look. You feel it? No. I don't feel anything. Yeah, see? Oh, here, honey. Oh, there you go. So, there. Isn't it nice now? It's nice, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. See? She said.
You're done now?
No, I'm not done. Oh, well, it has been an hour and a half, hasn't it? Well, time flies when you're having fun, right? We had a friend of mine, Mr. Claude, when he came over the other day, brought his wonderful son with him, and he's never seen a turkey before. So they had a good time. They really had a good time. You could tell when they're smiling, their bellies are full. When they leave the house and they're smiling, that's all that matters. And I was thinking the other day, Ruth made shepherd's pie, and you have to be kind of industrious here on the food, what you want to have. As you know, we went to CDL in the restaurants. I tell you, I don't know what happened at McDonald's. I don't know what's going on. The breakfasts aren't what they used to be. It's different here. It's just different. You just got to be prepared for that. It's different. Read it, darling.
Yeah, first, it's good to prepare for everything, but it's the one thing you don't think about will always be the one thing you need.
You're exactly right. I thought of everything I thought, and I should have actually slotted more money or more thought into a couple other things. This power thing has really got to be an issue. and as a whole house generator and or solar, both. You could use both when solar's down, because there are days here it's gray skies, 3 4 days sometimes there's gray skies. Your solar's not going to hold the batteries. I don't care how big your batteries are. So you need a whole house set up. So if the power's out.
Belford said, I'm 42 now and looks 60. Rose is 40 and looks 21. Make some interesting conversation in the grocery store.
You're 42? I thought you're 52. Bill, I know you're looking forward to coming and seeing your beautiful house here. I know it's going to be nice for you to see mama-in-law.
Kevin said, how's how Bill's site's going?
Bill Pruitt. Yeah, how is the Bill site going? Am I late for dinner? No, you're not, James.
Dinner.
You're not late for dinner at all, James. Nice to see you. It's nice to see you. Michael Heine is saying hi. The reports of Rio Verde foothills. Yeah, there is no requirements to have water for under 4 parcel splits. I lived out in Havana for a long while. Michael, I was looking at something the other day, last night. It said that the lots there in California, it's in Southern California, $5,000. And it's a quarter acre to half acre to 5 acre lots. Huh? Gonna call PLDT again. Okay, good luck on that one. Yeah. We're starting the roof now, but supplies are delayed. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. I'm still waiting supplies. It's been 6 years now. We still ain't got the supply. I'm still waiting on supplies for 6 years. They're still out of stock. My wife asked the cold is, put your hand in the freezer, keep it there. It's true. It's true. I bet she didn't know what to say to that. So my wife was calling PLDT. I bought a generator 5 years ago because we had power outages regular, but now the service is great. Yeah. Isn't that something? I told Rosalita that when she asked me how cold the winter is in Canada, I told her to go in the freezer for a while. Yeah, it's just out online. It's like Philippines remind me of, like, this is what it kind of reminds me of. If you would like live in the Bahamas or somewhere, a beautiful place with no power, and find your own food. That's kind of what it's like here, where I'm at. And I went to Robinson's to buy stuff. I buy some cheese and things like that. They don't have any quality products. They have the cheese in a box. It's their version of Velveeta cheese. But they had no mozzarella or no cheddar cheese or any kind of cheese at all. None in the counter. They had zucchini squash in there, $6 for 2. I'm not doing that. I'm not buying that. Then I got to looking for the produce, and that was it. That was basically it, the whole produce department. And they had oranges and stuff like that, but the quality's not there. So as I'm going around the store, I realized, I said, man, the days have changed here a lot. I mean, we have sardines over here in the Korean section, and you go over in the sardine section, there's sardines, and you go in the cereal section, there's sardines. So they're just expanding on what they have in the back room and expanding it to make the store survive. And so you're not going to find, it's just tough finding stuff. I went to get Kellogg's cereal. They had none. I must have been stocking day. They had Cocoa Puffs. They had some other stuff, but I'm not into Cocoa Puffs. Let's see. I'd laugh when it's 72 here. People are wearing their winter coats. Good morning, Randy Conrad. Good morning. How you doing, Randy? Ruth, you're doing well. We're doing very well. It's only 82 here right now. Yes, Robinson's is really bad lately, Tom Shipman. You're right. How about cheese and steaks at S&R? I didn't make the S&R because the trip I went to, I had to go to Bureau of Immigration. And again, they were checking everybody's visas. And so when I was the 13As, I won't get into that. That's something, you guys, is too negative. I don't want to get into that. So what we're going to do is, I was going to go buy S&R, but the time I got through with that and got finished with that, it was like late, really late. And I was going to go SNR. So we're going to make another trip back there. So we're going to make it a vacation time instead of this. I've made I seem like I made CDO trips now. How many times? 4, 5, 6 times in the last 2 months, 3 months? Yeah. And so this time it's going to be all joy and pleasure. It's going to be enjoyable pleasure. So we're going to go to the beach. We might try to go to that Camigan or whatever that place is you guys are saying. But we're going to try to take the family there and see if we can do it. Best substitute Velveeta cheese, Eden cheese. It's cost effective. Yeah, Bill, that's what we use. That Eden cheese, though, is like, I don't know what to say. It's processed cheese. And R said, Daddy, I can't even eat this stuff now. I said, I know. It's gotten bad, the cheese itself. I bought 3 kilos of mozzarella for 500 peso, Tom Shipman. Where'd you get it? Did you get it there at SNR? I think Claude's going to make a trip there. Well, maybe me and Claude. Maybe I'll figure out one day me and Claude will go or something. SNR. Let him drive on that road. Because I would like to try it out and see what they got there. Take 10,000 peso and say, okay, let's fill up the car and bring it back. Yeah, cheese is so yummy. SNR. Closest I've ever been here was 19. BT, good morning. How you doing, my friend? How's things with BT? Hopefully you're well. Let's see, Rick Morris, good morning. I'm going to CDO next month. I need to get an ACR card. Also, Rick, are you doing your 13A? Are you going to do your 13A? We're going to try to go there. We're going to go there next month sometime. And we're going to try. I've just slotted, the money because I want to slot the money because I just slotted some money for US for the visa to the US. So, Dennis Adams, good morning. If you can't get real milk, make farmer's cheese. It's not that difficult. If you can get real milk, making farmer's cheese. You know what, Dennis? That's a good idea. I can get milk from the milk place, but you have to order it, and then you have to go pick it up. But it's their time when you pick it up. It's like, okay, it's the thing of it is okay, I ordered today, and they'll tell you 3 days. Come pick up your milk. And it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Can I get it tomorrow? No, sir. Why? Well, we got other stuff. We got many people here in line. You got to come pick it up. Just sell it to someone else. Yeah. No organizational thoughts. So no, we don't have fresh milk. I told Ollie to get it. Ollie said the same thing. He said, I'm not even doing that anymore. He gets caribou milk and makes his yogurt from caribou, and he gets it from a farmer. BT saying hello. You need a nice cooler, buy a big bag of ice for transporting stuff. You know what I'm going to buy? I'm going to buy one of those freezer refrigerators for the van. You just plug it in, and that's what I'm going to do. Those things are nice. My friend bought one in town, my Korean friend, and he plugs it in, and it's nice. It keeps his water ice cold all day. He goes to the farm, plugs that thing in, and of course, turns off the car, and it's still ice cold. So, nice cooler. Dennis, you make mozzarella easy too, yeah. Yes, we're going to get remarried in September as we never registered our marriage here, and our family gets to be there. Oh, that's nice, Rick. That's really nice. Congratulations. Congratulations to you. John Boom Bean, $1.99. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much, John Boom Bean. Good to see you. So that's really nice. Rick, congratulations. You're tying the knot. Tom Shipman, I make my own mozzarella. It's crazy and fast. All you need is fresh whole milk, vinegar in a fridge to put it in overnight. Yeah. BT is saying, why can't you go to People's Channel? Why can't you go to People's Channel from a live stream anymore. What's that? What are you saying, BT? Why can't you go to someone's channel on a live stream anymore? I don't know what that means. Explain. Why can't you go to people's channel from a live stream? Are you having a problem getting on someone's channel from a live stream? I don't understand the question. Just restate it. Exactly, Bill. I love cheese. Unfortunately, it's not available here in Japan. So when I visited the Philippines, I bought a box of cheese and whiz and mailed it back. Kevin Ashwell, good container will make it last 2 days longer in a car. Hello, Mikado. So, that's it. Yeah, provide a link. I don't know what BT's saying. Provide a link, BT. Probably means go click on the name of the live chat. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I see. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, they changed that, BT. They stopped doing that. You can't click on nobody's name anymore. But so if you want to put a link in here, you can. When you used to click someone's name, you used to be able to click their name and go to their channel. Oh, yeah. They changed that, BT. YouTube, reason why they changed that is because you can, so many people were using the live chats to get subs, and they stopped that. Only wrenches can do that. It did because there's so many, the live chats. When the girls and the guys would do live chats, they stopped doing that. Go click on my channel and click sub, click sub, click sub, click sub, click sub. The only way I can do is make everybody a moderator on here, which I don't even know how to do. And you can do it that way, and everybody be a moderator. Lynn Sisters, good morning. Good morning. You can wait and click on it after it's done uploading. Yeah, used to. So howdy, Wolfen. And you know what, BT? A lot of times what they started doing too. Have you seen the new thank you chat? Say, for instance, BT did a video or Wolfen did a video, and you like his video, you can actually give him money. It's called thank you. It's on the video itself. It says thank you. You hit that button. 2, 5, 10, 25, $50. You can send that person the $2, $5, whatever it is. You can send them, say thank you so much for this, and it goes to their account on YouTube. So, which is nice. It's a nice thing. Omer, quiet. Hey, you have more likes than people watching. That's cool. Oh, I do? That's all right. I'll take it. I can't even see it. Love you, bro. There you go. Love it. That's all right. We had a lot of times too, what happens, they change this thing. Here's something too. The live stream I did last week, right? So I get on there and I do the live stream and everything's fine. Everything's thing. I get off and I go back on the live stream. It's gone. It's gone. It disappeared. It had 1,900 views on the live stream. So last week I go, okay, that's fine, whatever, on the stream I was on. Then I go and click on it and it's gone. So I contact YouTube. What happened? They said, I don't know. I said, can you check? Here's the link. And I save the links on all mine every time. Always have. So they said, it disappeared. I said, so I'm chatting with the guy. He says, hold on a minute. So he comes back and he says, let me go in and find out. Let me go in another server and see if I can find out what happened to it. Click, 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 click. And they said, the guy goes, there was a glitch. Sorry. It's gone. I said, really? He said, yeah. So I said, so gone because he said, no, we don't have an excuse for it. We don't know what happened. It just disappeared. It's a glitch in the system, and we'll take a look at it. And he says, what we'll do, we'll look for it. And I said, oh my goodness. And so and I never did hear anymore. That's okay, fine. Yeah, more people were watching earlier. Yeah, we had, last week it was 200-300 on. Now it says 30. Yeah, it was 40 something on earlier. It's okay. It's okay. I don't care. 2 on. It's okay. I have likes and comments disappear from my channel too, and it was YouTube that did it. Yes. That's exactly right. my channel one video had X amount of views, we'll go by on again, and 1,000's gone off of it. They said it's because the person did not, 1,000 people. So I asked them about that. It said 1,000 people did not stay on 30 seconds. We gave you credit for that, but they took it back away because they didn't watch it 30 seconds or more. So whether you watch it 30 seconds an ad counts, or watching it that ad, watching through that ad, that counts as your 30 seconds. If a person does not stay on that and he clicks off of it and just leaves a comment, hey, good video, I like what you said, okay, fine. That's where you lose your views. That's what they said. That's what they said. I don't know. I don't know. I know that it's crazy. Same thing on subs too. Like it'll show you gained 63 subs this last month or whatever, or 83 subs, and then you go back on it and you gained 63 subs. Well, you go back on the day exactly what it was, it's changed again. So I found the best mozzarella cheese come from goat. Luckily, the neighbor has goats and extra milk. And my in-laws confused but love the results when I'm here. And I don't mind good. I really like to have some good cheese. I find that they don't make cheese here. They didn't even know peanut butter and jelly sandwich here, and they did not know grilled cheese sandwich here. They did not know how to make guacamole here. The avocados, we got some beautiful avocados. They add sugar to it, and they eat it with a spoon. Just put sugar on top and eat it with a spoon. That's how they eat their avocados. So this is all new to them. Peanut butter and jelly, things like that. They didn't understand that. I make coleslaw, and they don't make coleslaw here. They don't even know what coleslaw is. Just a standard coleslaw, just mayonnaise, salt, pepper, just with carrots in there. That's it. And they don't. My brother-in-law ate it the other day. He says, "I've never tasted anything so wonderful in my life." He says, "I love this. What is this? What is this? It's cabbage. Cabbage." And what? And Ruth told him, says, "Really? Where'd that come from?" U.S. He says, "Okay." So just simple things. Tomato, and they don't have any good tomatoes here, but the tomato sandwich. I did have some good tomatoes when I was in CDO one time, and I cut me a tomato. They were small, about this big. And cut them and put some mayonnaise and a little salt and pepper, and that's what I ate. And they're looking at me all like, "What in the world are you making?" Like that. Grilled cheese peanut butter sandwiches are great, and I grilled cheese sandwich, yeah. Now French toast, Ruth understood that. Peanut butter and jelly is not something they were aware of. Heck, peanut butter is here all the time, and they eat it on bread, they eat it on crackers, but they're just not aware of it. They're not aware of a lot of things, like they have hot sauces here, but they're not familiar with hot sauce like we are. The Franks, any of that stuff, Tabasco sauces, they sell them, but people don't have it. They don't know what they use it for. As you know, in the South, they have it for your eggs. And Dennis is probably aware of this. A lot of people use a lot of that in their cooking, the Tabasco sauces and things like that in their cooking. So, and it's just amazed me. You could start putting, let's see, grilled cheese peanut butter. I noticed you started putting about 50% more content since you bought the van. Good to see and hope you do more. Yeah, Kevin, what it is when you're here and you can drive by motorcycle, but it's kind of dangerous out there on the motorcycles. Ruth had a couple of incidents, so we don't drive motorcycles anymore. And when I got the van, we go by tricycle, and it's hard for me getting out of these little bitty baby tricycles. They're so small. And so when I got the van, it did open up more opportunity. And honestly, the channel honestly grew from what it is now to 115,000 views a month compared to my 30,000 views. So it almost tripled by me getting that van, the views on this channel. And my subscriber count is growing just by getting the van. Now go figure that, right? So just because of that, it tripled. I could not believe that. Peanut butter is, but Kevin, that's exactly what happened. Same thing on Ruth. Her channel grew. Look at Omer's channel. Same thing. RV channel grew like crazy. Uh, RV had 6,000 views or 5,000 something views on a video I did day before yesterday. And it was about explosions on RV dealers are putting out, selling these RVs with the brass fittings on the propane tank and not telling anybody about it. And that thing did quite a few views. And the video I did before did a bunch of views. And so it's like, wow. Omer's channel, she did one this morning, and I think it's already at like a couple thousand views. So Ruth says it's going fast. So peanut butter and jelly, eat peanut butter, and they're rich. You know, I like good peanut butter and jelly, and we buy the Jif. I like the crunchy. I think RR likes the crunchy too. You get good cheese here, but it's expensive. I just paid $360, 200 grams. Wow, I could eat one now. Yeah, BLT. You can get fried green tomato sandwich once. Fried green tomatoes are good to me. I like fried green tomatoes. Yeah, and tomatoes. Oh, we got tomato plants growing. We got some blooms on it out there. An American tomato plant. We'll see how we're doing. Peanut butter are terrible for Philippines. They add too much sugar. Exactly, Kevin P. Exactly. I can't eat it. I'd rather not eat it. I won't. To be honest, I don't. Or thinks I'm really mean, but I won't let her have some of that stuff. It's too much sugars. She's, it's too much. And people think that it's horrible. I do it to help her. Somebody at the gate, honey. I think it's somebody at the gate. Somebody said, "Ayo." Peanut butter's terrible. Yeah, it is. Canada National Holiday. Alcoholic beverages, Caesar. You know you're not sauce for them, yeah. Clamato juice. Oh man, I haven't had that in years. Clamato juice. Oh, RV one. Yeah, I've got to go look. My bad. Yeah, I have that channel, and it's one that. So the dealers are telling that these guys who buy these new RVs or use their 21 and 22 RVs, and there's a fitting, brass fitting is contaminated, and so possible risk of explosions on the RVs, and they're not telling them. It's not going out until July, the recall, and so people are driving these things up down the highway getting propane, this, that, and other, and they got a bad fitting on it. Are you kidding me? It's like, who decided that was going to be like that, right? I could not believe it. So anyway, I sent out some guys, and one guy wrote me back and said, yeah, he has that year model, and he did have that fitting on there, and he's taking a dealer and going to raise sand with him to replace that fitting. It's just a simple fitting, but the propane can blow up. You know how much you've been saying how much you and Ruth have met in jail. You're saying that so much. I'm sorry to think that's how you guys met. Yeah, I just do it as a joke. We do it as a joke. I bought my mother-in-law a grill, and she didn't even know how to use it because it fried everything. But after I taught her to use, she loves it for the bottom. But they buy a new one. I love it. We don't have a grill here. We just don't have one. I refuse to get one until I get good stuff to cook. I can cook chicken breast here. I just say that the chicken here, even at the market when I go buy it, it's questionable. It's really questionable. It smells, stinks. So you wash it, rinse it, clean it, and I kind of get disgusted with it. So I don't buy a grill. I grilled out every meal for the last 20 years of my life. Every meal I grilled out 20 years of my life in U.S. Every meal. I don't care if it's cold, whatever out there, I'm grilling. I always did. And I come here and not grill one time because there ain't much to grill. You get some chicken. I don't eat pork, so I'm going to eat pork. Beef steaks, I can and can't get it. And, you grill a piece of beef steak unless you marinate it well. Has too much sugar. Spaghetti sauce made of sugar in Texas. Yeah, you're right. Meal deal, the goods with the veggies too. I know the spaghetti sauces, they do. They have all that sugar in it. I finally found some spaghetti sauces. I love to find canned tomatoes. I don't have any here. But I did find some spaghetti sauce, Italiano. Now they sell it finally. But they can't keep it on the shelf because there must be other people like me They can't stand the sugar in that other stuff. It's full of sugar, solid sugar. My mom and dad never let us drink much soda, mostly for the dental reasons. Yeah, and right, we don't drink sodas here either. We had one the other day when Claude was here, but I don't drink soda. You can count maybe 10 times I've had soda since I've been in the Philippines. I'm back. My wife went to the market. I'm allowed to play on the phone again. Tom Schmidt. You know, it's funny, Tom. That's true, right? Yeah. Ruth's outside. I don't know what she's doing. Like she said she got cold. I don't know how she got cold. To me, it's nice. Ziggy Spaz is funny, Bill Pruitt. Yeah. Hi, my favorite YouTuber. How you doing, man? Good to see you. It's funny how things change. When I was growing up, my mother and father would let us have a Coke on the weekend, and we grew up that way. And when I got of age and I could buy more, I drank as many as I could, but then realized I didn't like them because I grew up with not having them, and I didn't like them. Same thing on candy. We have good piece of candy. I didn't eat candy. I don't. We eat candy here, not as much as you think, and cake not as much as you think. Probably less than others. The neighbor probably eats more sweets than I do. So I don't eat sugar or soda. Yeah, Kevin P, it's not good for you. I need to get rid of the sugar in my coffee. I have sugar in my coffee, 1 teaspoon, and I need to get rid of that 1 teaspoon every day. And that's 3 or 4 teaspoons of sugar a day. It's not good. It's bad for you, right? Tom, just buy a live chicken at the market and grill beer can chicken. I give you a great recipe. Yeah, you know what? We might do that. The problem is, Bill, nobody has the, including myself, want to take care of the chicken and clean it. So, we'd have to get somebody to do that for us. Maybe the neighbor could do it, but we don't have that in us anymore. Isn't that something? Grew up with it. No worries. Is that me? I no worries. Come here and I can't do it. Ruth can't do it anymore either. Before when I came, she did, but now she can't do it no more. When a neighbor brings me cake or sweets, I say thank you and find another neighbor to give it to. Yeah. I want John Shoemate. I want to take him up. He's over in Valencia. So I'm going to take John Shoemate a cake next time we go. I'll call him and tell him, or next time we go to Valencia, meet me at the mall and we'll give you a cake. Really good guy, long-time subscriber. Lagaya is home. Don't tell I said she has a few more days home for vacation. Send one before going back to in Singapore. Oh, wow. Congratulations. Hope she enjoys her stay. Hope she has a good time. I know it'll be really enjoyable for her to be home. That's nice. High five. High five. Yeah, I'm sure she is too. I try to eat processed foods too, Kevin P. You're right, Kevin. How about the we were talking about cheeses earlier. How about the canned goods? You know, you open it up and the preservatives and stuff and that stuff is not good. Unless the protein can be a problem. Fish, I get tired of eating fish. I have it a couple times a week, but I don't want any more fish. Ours allergic to chicken, so we kind of have to be careful on the chicken. So we're into the beef now. Well, it's sporadic, so we're eating a lot of vegetables recently. So we've just been really having a kind of a time getting the right things. Salads are nil to none. It's like it's kind of hard. Singapore is beautiful and it has 12 Jollibees. Jollibees. Nope, no canned food. Tom Shipman. You know what? That's a going place, man. There's no Jollibees. You can stomach cheese packets from Near East. You stomach anything. Dickie, probably. You're right about that. Yeah. I'm eating chili with little hot dogs and cheese. Yeah, we bought some bologna for lunch and beef bologna. We're going to have that. Ours going to fry it up. We're going to have that. And We got a new store at the end of the street, so I'm trying to support them. I've been doing my walking every morning, and so we go by there and we stop by and get a few things that we need, and it really helps them out. It helps us out too. So do our things because you always need something, but we're out of something. Yeah, that's right. Wieners and beans on the east side of Phoenix and Chandler. Man, Jollibee's on the east side of Phoenix and Chandler. I have family in Chandler, Arizona. Uh, is where I went to meet my wife for the first time. I met face to face. She worked as a maid. Dennis Adams, Kevin Nash. Wow, that's nice, Dennis. Singapore is a beautiful place. I like to go there sometime. Tom Shipman, you been to Singapore? Answer my question. We're going to Singapore September. Well, I've never had street food when she was in OFW. There you go. Tom Shipman, okay. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Good for you, man. Good for you. Good for you. You'll have a good time. Singapore's a good trip. Been there. Kevin P. Are a lot of foreigners leaving Cambodia? Are they staying? Are they leaving, going wherever? Somebody was telling them a lot of them are leaving. We had Satam S9. She's going to go to Singapore in September. That'd be a really nice trip. Yeah, so she'll enjoy that. And get her out of the country too to enjoy things. Ruth is really excited, and so she's working hard. I don't know what we're going to do with the turkeys, her babies. There's a lot of things. They are so very good workers. I know she had a good background there. Yeah, they are. They're good workers. Filipinas are good. Filipino good workers. Her sister's looking to go somewhere, going back out again as an OFW. The thing about it is OFWs need, and they're trying, and I talked to her sister a little bit about this, save your money. Don't send it all back home. Send what you have to support your child, your children, then keep the rest. Because when you come back home and you don't have any money and it's good for 6 months and you're broke again and you go back to work, save as much as you can. So when you do come back, you can retire and build your house and do whatever you need to do and have money extra. So save as much as you can. It may take a few years, but you'll be better off in the long run than coming back, There's Mr. Mitch. I was wondering, Mr. Mitch. They are very good workers. Nope, it's lots are arriving. Okay, no COVID restrictions and easy visa renewal. Okay, Kevin B. So what I heard was false. Good Mexican is hard to find. Yeah, you can't find any Mexican food here. I wish you could. I love Mexican food. Last time I went to Singapore, I ate all the places Anthony Borden ate. Did you really? That's cool. Mitch Bromwell, high five. Thank you for the super chat and welcome, Mr. Mitch. Mr. Mitch, Starlink. How is it? How is it doing? And what's going on with Starlink? Singapore is nice, but expensive. I like Kuala Lumpur better. Hello, Mitch Bromwell. That's the problem. They keep giving and giving. OFWs give to a fault. Kevin, they do. They're really, really giving people. They really are. You need something. You're in need. They'll give it to you. Yes. Ruth was somewhere and her with her sisters. They always share money, and they're both giving. So Ruth gives, and then they give if Ruth is running tight or whatever. But I always try to make sure my wife has money and access to money on her card, that she can get money if she ever needs it when she's out with her sisters. And I asked her, I said, you go miss your sister? She said, yeah, but sometimes you have to, see, that's that OFW worker. Sometimes you have to do things for the family. And I said, yeah, you're right. And that's a OFW working, but 3 different times. That kind of gives you an idea. She was OFW 3 different places. So, HVAC Tanner, good morning. Thank you. How you doing? Oh, 3 separate charity events and a funeral. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Bet you're tired. Wow. Time to go to bed. Yeah. My grandma always told me, never give your livestock a name you'll get too attached to it. Exactly. Bill Pruitt, she has no names for it. I just don't know. I don't know her plans. I don't think she knows her plans. But as I bring it up to her, she doesn't really know what to say. You know? So, well, I guess I'll call the stream. I've been on 2 hours and 10 minutes. And Daddy Tom is getting Gigutum Co. It's 11:15, and I'll see if we can crank up that baloney and have it. I want to thank everybody for always coming on my channel, and I want to thank everybody for spending a valuable time with me today. Really had a great stream today. Today was really enjoyable and a lot of fun. I really had a good time today, guys, and thank you for that. Thank you all really for coming on and spending your valuable time. It's always a pleasure to see all you guys every week, and always a pleasure to have conversation with you guys. You guys have been with me a long time, and I really appreciate it. So John Ferris, thank you. Tom Shipman, thank you, my good friend. John Ferris, thank you. Kevin T, Mitch Brumwell, Kevin Nash, thank you for coming on. Jim and Rose, good evening. Bill Pruitt, HVAC, Dinner, Kevin Nash, John P, Kevin P, Mr. Kevin P, thank you for coming on. Bill Pruitt, thank you for coming on. Dennis Adams, Dickie Spaz, thank you for coming on. My favorite YouTuber, thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on today. Grill Beer. Yes, Dickie Spaz, thank you. Let's see who else came on today. BT, thank you for coming on today. Wolfen, thank you for coming on today. Thank you for coming on, guys. John Boom Bean, thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Dennis Adams, Rick Morris, thank you for coming on today. Kevin Nash, thank you for coming on today. Tom Shipman, thank you for coming on today. Thank you, Dennis Adams. Thank you, Spaz, again. Let's see who else came on today. I don't want to miss anybody. Sweeney and the family. Wolfen, thank you for coming on today. Michael and Heidi, thank you for coming on today. Michael King, Mark King, thank you for coming on today. Thank you so much for coming on. Dickie Spaz, high five. Thank you so much for the super chat. Good morning again. Well, good stream once again. Thank you, Dickie. High five to you, and thank you so much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. And my favorite YouTuber, Elon Musk, is testing a new system. He calls it a PEZ. 20 satellites. So I hope that works out good. Thank you for coming on today. JGBK, Long Island, Ken Unger, Long Island, Tom Shipman. Thank you for coming on today. Omer says thank you. Omer say thank you to everybody. Kevin Nash. Well, call up here. Call up here. Call up here. Hold on. Hold on. Well, you fell down. You fell down. Come here. Come here. Come here. My bad shoulder. There. Say thank you all for coming on today. I want everybody to have a blessed day and a wonderful day. And thank you so much for spending your valuable time. Omer, say bye. Give him a high five. Okay, you're licking. This is his new shirt. What is he? What does that say? Yeah, he has one. He has now Spain. He has one. It was the Celtics, Lakers, and I forget what the other two were. Browns. Well, somebody else. Oh, he's something. Got all these new clothes. Getting 32,000 and over. Dog always has a shirt. This dog always has everything. Love you, Omer. John Ferris is saying love you. John Ferris, he's something else. He'll I don't know. He's a good dog. I can't complain about him. So Mitch Brumwell, 32,000 and over. Enjoy the special moments. Yeah, exactly. Needs Toronto Maple Leaf shirt. He does. He does. He does. I'll have him order one. Toronto. Go Toronto, right? So thank you again. Thank you again, everybody. Thank you guys for spending your valuable time. I'll see you guys next Sunday. I just think what today is. They say you're retired when you don't know what day it is. And I ask that all the time now. Before, I even asked that before. Kidding. Okay, see you guys. Thank you.